Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. How are you? To you. We made it. We made it. It's Wednesday night. Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the chat if you can. That would be great. I'm drinking green tea over here. Mikey's got a cold and trying to get this thing taken care of before the weekend. Can you hear me? Do. I got so much stuff on this desk. My work computer. Got to shift some things over here. You guys aren't telling me, eh? Hey, what's up, Clive? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I'm just gonna sit here and say that for the next hour. Happy Wednesday, Survivor Wednesday, coming up in an hour and a half from now. Going over to my content here. I'm gonna go listen to myself if I have to. Bum, 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 bum. Let's view this on YouTube. You can hear me. Okay. I made it to my own channel to find out for myself. All right, we're gonna start this thing off with a poll. Uh, let's see here. What's the poll gonna be? I had a couple of them. Hey, Mike, how's it going? Get rid of that. Put this thing up here. Boom. All right. There we go. First poll up on the board. Minimize this. Go over to here. Hello. What's happening? Misty. Oh my goodness. What a day for Misty. What a day for the market today, right? Holy smokes. All right. So this is going to be Group D announcement day. Usually I make a recorded video, but I already did a recorded video earlier today. Um, just trying to ruffle some feathers with it. I did. I ruffled a couple feathers. Aw, hopefully their feathers become unruffled. But yeah, big day today. If you didn't notice, if you didn't see, the tariffs were reduced to just 10%. Pretty much uniformed across the world, except for China. China has been bumped up to 125%, 124%, something silly like that. And then that's a temporary hold for 90 days. So I don't know. We'll see how the market does over the next 85 days, but who knows? Maybe it's time to sell. We'll find out. But all right. So what I have on my desktop here is just all of the weeklies so far, and then we'll load up the 4 weeklies or the monthly. It's every 4 weeks. I know. Let's call it monthlies though, okay? But it's every 4 weeks for bigness in the back over there. So first one is their brand new fund. They like to come out with a new fund every week just to get your money. But here's the first one, CHPY. No payment for this. This thing's a brand new little baby. So let's go to the real first one, which is GPTY, paying out 23 cents. This is a weekly pair, 23 cents. It's relatively new. I mean, it's already paid out what, 9 weeks, 23 cents, lower than every other week so far. But I think that's going to be kind of like tradition in this video, in this Group D reveal, right? So I shouldn't call it tradition, but it's going to be pretty uniform amongst all of them. With the down market that we've just experienced, we should be getting lower than normal distributions for sure. Let's see here. Earth creature, welcome. You haven't missed anything yet. That was the first one. We've just been talking about my video from earlier. So if you guys haven't seen it yet, I was kind of angry in it, talking about the Donald. So check it out after this one, okay? My plan is to be here for an hour and then get out of here because it's bath night for the kiddo, and my other half, she's gonna be taking care of that. So kind of want to be around for bedtime. So gonna stick around for an hour here. All right, GPTY paying 23 cents. Here's the share price of GPTY. Now, I mean, if we go 5 days, let's go 1 month on this thing. You could see it's got the W into it there, right? So, lows of 34.60, and then today closed at 39.17. Had a huge day, just like everything else did, except for probably the VIX didn't have a good day today, but 13.21% today. But let's go 5 days, right? Because this is a weekly, and so it's up 2.8% over the last week. Today, 100% helped with that. That's GPTY. Let me just do some scrolling here. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Just looking for. Oh yeah, there it is. AI tech companies right there, right? That's what it's playing with. All right, GPTY. Next one, LFGY, paying 41 cents. That seems pretty darn good for a weekly pair. Holy smokes, 41 cents. It's pretty close to being in line with all of the other weeks here as well. Um, Fairly consistent, LFGY. Here it is here, 35 bucks, 24 cents. Up 12% today, but let's do the 5 day on this thing. So up still at 5%, almost 6% it went up this week. So that's pretty decent, that's for sure, especially after what we've been going through last month here, down 1.59%. So the thing with this though is it came out January 14th, which really wasn't that long ago, just under 3 months ago, and it was $51.24. So you know, not great, but Bitcoin and crypto haven't been great either in that time. So it's kind of expected, I'd say. QDTY, paying out 21 cents. This is on the QQQs. 21 cents is what it's paying out. So lowest payment, close to its lowest payment yet. But yeah, 21 cents. This is its seventh payment so far. QDTY 41.69. Let's do 1 day up, three snowman here, 888. Over the week, though, down 0.50%. Yeah, I mean, the market wasn't good this week until today. All right, next up, we have RDTY, which plays off the Russell, paying out 35 cents. By the way, thanks for being here, everybody. If you guys can hit the like button for me, that'd be cool. Get more people watching this. Share the content with your friends. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't done it yet. By the way, my name is Mike, and this channel is Health and Wealth. We talk about Yieldmax and we talk about high yield distributions. I'm starting to dip my toe into NVIDIA content, and just because that's what I buy, what I have been buying. So if you enjoy that kind of content, and you like, the cut of my jib, hit the like button. Even if you don't like the cut of my jib, hit it anyways. What's a jib? What are we talking about? RDTY, 35 cents. Pretty decent for the Russell index here. So I shouldn't call it the Russell index. That's not what it is. It plays off the Russell. Pretty close to every other week so far. This is its fourth payment. It hasn't been out very much. What's up, Justin? How are you? Thanks, Mike. Oh man, Doctor Canada needs some more green tea and honey in his life. I got to tell you, this party we're going to on Saturday night, we've been planning it for months, and I'm excited to get into it. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna go. The people whose birthday it is, they've rented a party bus picking us up here at our house, and then we're going out for a nice meal, and then we're going up all the way up to northern Canada. We're gonna do some gambling. It's gonna be good. I don't know if I should play craps or roulette. I have a roulette strategy I just saw online though. I kind of want to try it. I might play both. All right. So yeah, this is RDTY 44.85. Up almost 10% today over the last 5 days here, just down 0.40. Today definitely helped that, didn't it? Without today, this would be pretty miserable. That's for sure. RDTY. Let me know if you guys are in any of these funds here. Next up, SDTY. This is the one that plays on the SPY. Probably it should be the most safest out of all of these. I didn't even look. 22 cents. Generally, SDTY, XDTE are a little bit lower, just because it's more of a safer play. Let's all knock on wood. You guys hear me knocking on wood? Is that really a safer play? But more of a safer player than QDTY and RDTY. It should be safer, but yeah, pays a little bit lower. Here is what it looks like today, just over 10%. That's huge for this one. Over the week, up 1%, which means that over the last 5 days, it was actually down 9%, and then up, an extra one today. So that's good news. Today was a good day for Yieldmax investors, for regular investors, everything like that too, which was pretty cool to see. If you want to see my true feelings, go check out my video talking about my true feelings earlier. Next up, we have ULTY paying out 8 cents. That's pretty close to what it normally pays, which is it's usually paying around 9 cents. Alti is just failing big time, $5.86. Today up 8%. That's nice. Over the last 5 days. Yeah, so today was its only up, right? Over the last month down 6.98. There's that W again, eh? Interesting little symbol that we've seen for most of them. But I mean, there's the last 6 months, there's the last year for Alti. I wouldn't touch this thing. I'll just leave it at that. I wouldn't buy Alti. People like buying deals, but if this thing is just a continual staircase down, it's not a deal anymore. I mean, you can't take today into account for it. For me, it's a no, but that's not advice for you. You do whatever you want. Okay, it's your money. Unless you guys want to give me money and then let me invest it my way, but I get all the proceeds and losses. That'd be cool. This green tea is we're getting towards the bottom, but good news for you is I have another one. Alti. I'm all about offending people. This video and last video. You know what? If you have Alti, good for you. That's awesome. It's just not for me. That's all. Reading the comments here. Yes, look at this. This is a great point by Justin Sports Cards here. Yeah, they closed the synthetic on the Misty. We'll talk more about that coming up here. They just closed it what, yesterday or the day before? Oh boy. Yeah, big loss. Exactly. Payment went way down because of that, for sure. 100%. Oh. All right, next up we have Y Mag. Y Mag. Throw up the picture of Mag from Family Guy. Does that say 9 cents? It did say 9 cents. Oh yes, I see what's happening here. Oh, I don't see what's happening here. I guess the payments for Y Mag have gone down over the last few weeks. They used to do this whole like every fourth week, like a 5 cent payment, like down here. but now they're just doing it for everyone. Ymax share price is $6 less, well, $5.29 less than its inception. Today up 10.19%. Over the week, though, up 1%. So that's great. If we can only have this kind of consistent market for the next few months, that would be great. And then we could figure out what we're doing with our money on June, July 9th, or maybe before that. Why Meg? Why Meg? Why Max 12 cents? And these are all of your weeklies, by the way. 12 cents, a little bit lower than last week. Remember, it should be lower because we had a pretty awful week, um, except for today, so it should be lower. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Justin, I think you're right about that. I think you're right about that. I didn't look, but I think you're right. Alti has the best capital to payout ratio. Is this true? You can't convince me, okay? But I appreciate you trying. I'm not. I'm out. Alti, I am out. Ymax, what did it just say? 12 cents? Yeah, it's supposed to be lower, right? Terrible week. Um, let's go like this. And then can I get rid of this? I think I can. So Ymax, coming way down, up 9.38% today. Down 0.85 for the week. So hasn't been performing very well. I mean, if we zoom this thing way out, down 40% over the last year, and then down 36% lifetime so far. So yeah, yeah, there you go. YMAX. All right. So now what I'm gonna do is let's pull up the 4-week pairs. Let's take a look at those, okay? Sorry, I might have to move the mic out of my way here. I got some mad typing going on here. So first thing we're gonna do is go to AIYY stock, and then let's go to Yieldmax here. We'll just keep this one open. We'll go like this, do some moving around here. So AIYY paying out 23 cents. Let's go find it on the list. We're doing it live, people. We're doing it live. You ever see that guy? AIYY. Here it is here. Oh, look at that distribution rate. Now remember, this is today's number. It could be different tomorrow. And man, I have been punched in the head way too much to have a good short term memory. So 23 cents, one of its lowest payments yet. Again, to be expected though, nothing too major there. AIYY though is just one of the worst funds at Yieldmax. $44.79. I am running if I own that thing. You know what? If I own that thing, I might just hold on to it forever and say I'm sinking with the ship. But I remember another YouTuber who talks a big game of smack saying, "Oh, AIYY is the play," and something like that. That's his voice. I don't know if you guys know that voice, but yeah, that's a terrible, terrible play right there. I would not be in that. That's for sure. But you do you. AIYY. Let's go. AMZ 48 cents. Okay, AMZ is pretty decent. It's fairly consistent. It's one of the originals up here. Let's go AMZ up here. AMZ stock is what I'm looking for. So again, AMZ paying out 48 cents, and its current distribution rate 37%. So yeah, pretty close to its last 3 payments here. Not too bad on that one. And then AMZ stock here, $15.77. Huge day for it, up 7% over the last 5 days. 1% down, 4% over the last month. So it was at 16.50 a month ago, or 16.45, sorry, a month ago, and down to 15.77 today. Definitely helped AMZ. Aptly 30 cents. Oh, you guys, I don't know if my dad's watching or not, but he almost sold Apple this morning. I said, don't do it. The Donald will say one thing, and that market's going to change. And guess what happened? It changed. I can hear my kid screaming in the background. She is going off. Apple went off 30 cents for a payment. Let's go take a look at it up top here. Woof, that was a big scream for my kid. 30 cents. We're getting to bath time, so she's like, it's like, we're holding her hostage. Bath time. 30 cents. Yeah, pretty standard for Apple. Not too bad there. Let's go look at it on here. Got a little distracted there. 1363. Yeah. All right, cool. Apple 14 minus 14% this month. Today definitely helped it for sure. Today up, is that true? Up 13%? Yeah. I mean, Apple had a huge day today. Apple had a huge day. That's for sure. So, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool to see Apple doing well. I'm happy my dad didn't sell his shares. That's for sure. Disso, 32 cents. Let me stop me if you guys are in any of these funds. Let's talk about them a little bit. There's Disso. A little higher than last month. That's awesome. Way to go, Disso. 12.94 for share price. All right, cool. I mean, not cool with me, but cool. Yeah, Disso. There it is. Yeah, a little bit more. But yeah, there you go. Up 4% today. That's pretty boring compared to the rest of the market. So down 6% in the last 5 days. So should have been down 10%, right? Disso. Gross. All right, next is the one that we're probably all sitting here for, Misty MSTY, paying out $1.33. Yes, $1.33. This is going to be its lowest payment so far, but to be expected. Bitcoin had a big slump, and so did strategy. Let's go like that. Let's open another one up, Mister Sock. Let's take a look at both of these, okay? So a buck 33 on Misty. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so last month was just slightly higher. But yeah, it's been a fantastic fund. Anybody that's owned Misty has been paid pretty generously so far. Days like today will help, but weeks and months like the last two are taking away from our profits because Yieldmax trades in synthetic options, and they closed the synthetic option. I won't be the one to tell you more about that. Go back a couple of days on Retire on Dividends video. He'll show you that. But they have a couple synthetics right now. Oh, it's behind me here. $330 May 16th. And then they have another one here, 270 May 16th. So they did close a portion or a full one. I'm not too fully sure on that. But again, check out Retire on Dividends for that one. But yeah, Misty. There you go. So I have 187 shares of Misty. Nothing too crazy here, but I'm contemplating what I want to do with that money right now. Do I want to continue to add to my Nvidia fund, or do I want to continue adding to the Misty fund, or do I just want to start banking cash for 3 months from now when the market potentially could drop like it did over the last 2 months, and I can buy low? Like, I'm very happy with my Nvidia purchase at $88. Man, that made me feel good. That's for sure. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. Ben Ergizer? Ben Ergizer. What's up? How are you? Catching back up to you guys. Let me go back to the comments here. Yeah. Okay. Now Earth Creatures talking about Alti, dollar cost average. Yeah. 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 Okay. That's good to know. 338. Okay. Oh, it was April. Oh yeah, it was like this Friday, I think, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. So they had to get out of it. So I think they had to get out of it, I'd say. But if they had it today, then they would have not lost as much money. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I got it, the Nvidia at in the pre-market. I got super lucky. like really, really lucky. I just happened to wake up at that exact moment. I was like, transfer money, let's go. And yeah, we made it happen. It's kind of a bit of a pain in the butt. I had to take money out of my line of credit, then go into the Quest trade, transfer money over, then buy in the pre market. So whatever. It was all good. I got 10 shares, and so now I'm at 26.076 shares of Nvidia. So yeah, I was pretty happy with that purchase for sure. So Misty had a great day today. Holy smokes, up 22% today. That's incredible, by the way. I don't know if you knew, but that's incredible. It's hard to look at the last month after that, but a month ago it was at $18.31. What a day it was today. MicroStrategy or just strategy here had an incredible day as well, up 24% over the last 5 days here. Just up a little bit after over the last month here. Yeah, it's doing all right, right? It was at 239 a month ago, up to 296 right now. That's pretty darn good for sure. So that's your MicroStrategy, your Misty conversation. Don't leave. Don't leave. I'd love to have you here for the whole thing. 41 people? What? Can you guys hit the like button for me? And also, if anybody wants to donate to the channel, I could go out and take that money and buy some Sudafed or maybe some cold medication. Or you know what you could do? Your money, you can even say, Mike, this is for craps or this is for roulette this weekend. Be right back. All right. Next one's, guys. I'm just gonna do it quickly. I gotta run. Apparently, my kid's losing her mind. So SMCY $1.50. That's pretty decent. And then we got some other ones down here. Winter's the shorting of Mister coming up. And I don't even know what this is. XYZY 44 cents and YQQQ 44 cents. So those are your announcements. Let's see how tomorrow goes on the market, but I definitely appreciate you guys being here. I gotta run because this kid's losing her mind. So I gotta help out. Okay. All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in tonight. We'll talk to you again very soon. Thank you. Thank you. Bye for now.